We have breaking news for RVers. Do you use one of these? Price is literally going up 320%.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life.
We have breaking news for RVers. Do you use one of these? If you don't recognize this, this is the T-Mobile home internet router. This has been being used by thousands of RVers over the last year or two for some of the cheapest, fastest, high-speed internet out there. For around $50, we've had 5G internet with T-Mobile as an option. How many of you have been using this? Now, it may not look exactly like this particular modem right here. And so what's going on with T-Mobile? Well, I think because it's been such a successful hack, I will call it, they're going to take it away. I think it's because of you know what. It's the money. T-Mobile is seeing what everybody else has been charging for unlimited high-speed RV internet, and they've been way less than that. I mean, the price is literally going up 320% if you would like to use this on the road starting around May 8th. What they're going to do is there's like this GPS device, a GPS chip in here that's been disabled so far. They're going to actually turn it on and be able to see where you activated this device. And to back up a little bit, the hack that we used and a lot of you used is if you could not qualify for this, the T-Mobile home internet is something you had to qualify for, and I think they only allowed people to get this device at this rate in areas that weren't very congested, that there was like some extra bandwidth available, and that wasn't everywhere in the US. Like at the original RV park that I tried to get this, they wouldn't allow it. Then I tried my daughter's address up outside of Milwaukee in Wisconsin, and it was approved. So the hack was to find a friend or relative like my daughter, order this device sent to that address, then they ship it to you. And we've been using this for at least a year now at around $50 a month. It's a little bit more than that because I don't have the auto billing set up, or I'm not a T-Mobile cellular user. There's some discounts. I think some people have gotten this down to 40 bucks a month. But literally, the unlimited version of this traveling for RVers is $160 a month that the new price is going to be. So, I mean, it is going up by a lot. So that changes a lot. So do you have this or one of the other T-Mobile home internet modems that you're using in your RV? And if so, what's your plan on what to do now? Are you just going to pay it, or are you going to look at another solution? And stick around because we actually have another solution. We've actually always promoted or talked about having backup for RV internet. We've been full-time before. We are part-time now, but when we were full-time on the road, you got to have multiple layers of high-speed internet. I mean, we're working on the road. You just never know what you're going to have. We did have Starlink for a while, but as many of you know, we tossed our Starlink, we ditched it, we disconnected it, is what we did. It's safely tucked away if we need it in an emergency, but that was a year and a half ago. I don't have any intention of pulling Starlink out for RV internet, but we are definitely going to discontinue this because we're not going to pay that for a backup internet source. So what are we going to do? Well, let me talk about our main and primary solution, and I think we're going to stick with just the one solution now because we're not activating Starlink. We're not going to have T-Mobile. Maybe we'll pick up another backup along the way, but our main solution has been so good lately. We're going to lean on that even heavier now, so let me tell you about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you catch all of our RV news videos, how-tos, and adventures. So what internet solution have we been using? Well, for about the last year, we've been using HomeFi internet modems and routers. From the very small, this is really RV friendly, the orange hotspot right here, USB powered. There's multiple carriers available with this. Take it with you. It's battery powered. Charge it with a USB port. So if you're not always inverted in your RV, something like this can be a great option. This router was the one we've been using for about a year, but actually there's another router we're going to talk about, and we actually have a discount code for you, so stick around for that. And now the Titan Pro router is available as well. Any of these options will work, and actually we have a 20% off discount code I will put down below here off your very first month of service. This is high-speed LTE internet here. There's several packages to choose from starting at $80 a month. The modems are cheap, about 20 bucks for one of these, and there are multiple carriers available. So whatever carrier is fastest in your area, you can connect with that one. There's a free trial. There's no credit checks. You can cancel at any time. These are shipped to you fast, and they were already activated right out of the box. So no complicated setup or anything like that. You don't have to connect more antennas to it. You just plug it in and it just goes. And it immediately connects to the fastest cellular connection in your area. And let's face it, most places now do have at least one good cellular connection. Another reason I like these is you can use them while you are traveling, or if you're just stopping overnight quickly, there isn't, an antenna to run outside, set it up, and all of that kind of stuff. So these are great for those quick overnight stops if you do decide to pair it with something like Starlink, for example. These have been great as a main internet source. If maybe you're part-time and you don't have to have internet all the time, you're a weekend warrior, part-time camper, maybe you don't need 3 internet sources as opposed to a full-timer where you might want to have Starlink and one of these and maybe something else because you need to stay connected for work, for example. So whatever your use, a HomeFi modem is a great option, especially since the T-Mobile home internet is skyrocketing in price. The most expensive version of this is far less than that. I think $110 a month for the larger package on one of these. So again, we'll have a link below, got a discount code for you. Let us know what you're using for high-speed internet on the road. What are your combinations if you have multiple solutions or if you're just going with one? But we recommend one of these modems as your primary or a backup source. And you can take this out of your RV and even use it in your home as a primary source, because that's one thing HomeFi doesn't do is they don't track where you're using your modem, so your price is not going to go up if you're on the road as opposed to at home. So that's important. We'll keep you up to date on any changes in what's available for RV internet. Make sure you subscribe, and for our next video you can click right over here.